Hey everyone, it's Carissa Wiley at sprinkledwithglitter.com. Welcome to my craft room. I have something very special planned for you today. It's a look at the brand new April 2026 release from Concord 9th and Kristina Werner, including the 6 brand new colors in the Concord 9th color line. So without further ado, let's get down to the desktop and look at these amazing new products. Let's start out by having a look at the 6 brand new colors in the Concord 9th color line. You know, I love their color line so much. And these 6 new colors are bold and bright, and they complement some of the existing colors really well. So first up, we have Berry Kiss. Now this is darker than the current honeysuckle. It is more red than like a watermelon or a wild berry, and it is absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have Basil, which is kind of a step between parsley and evergreen. It's a nice true green, and I love it so very much. Then we have Surfside. Now, Surfside is going to be one of my new favorite colors because it mixes in so well with Sea Glass, which happens to be one of my favorite Concord 9th colors. It's a little bit darker and a little bit more saturated than Sea Glass, and so it makes for a really nice complement. Next up, we have Capri. This is a true blue. It is less grayed out than Blueberry, and it is nice and bright and beautiful. And I have a color scheme planned including this Capri. I know blue is not normally my thing, but if you've been around here lately, you're finding that I'm using blue a little bit more, and I think this one definitely has a place in my color palettes to come. Next up is Bluebell, and this is kind of a periwinkle blue, I would consider it. It's somewhere between a purple, which you can see here in the aster, and a true blue. It's really beautiful, and I think it's going to be great for things like florals. Finally, we have a purple in the line, and that is Aster. It's so beautiful. I love this, and I can't wait to kind of experiment with color palettes. Again, I don't tend to use purples a whole lot, but I think this is going to be fun and kind of push me out of my comfort zone. It tends to be a little more on the blue side of the purples rather than the reds. And I love bringing new colors into my craft room because I think it breathes new life into some older products. It's a great way to kind of mix things up and try new things. Now that we've had a look at the brand new colors, let's have a look at the brand new stamps, dies, and stencils available from Concord 9th for April 2026. Starting out with the Big Happy Dies and the Big Happy Patterns stamp set. Now these are designed to coordinate together, but I think you could definitely use this pattern stamp on its own. It's kind of designed to add patterns to each of these large die cut letters. And of course you have the word happy, and you also have birthday, anniversary, and things like that where you can kind of mix and match. Once you've cut out the individual die cut letters, then you can stamp them with these pattern stamps to give them a little bit different look. Now it would be fun to do some white heat embossing on this, or you could do a tone-on-tone stamping, and that will give each of the letters a different look, and you could spread them out all over the card front as shown on the die. This is the Bouquet Turnabout and Coordinating Die Set. I absolutely love this one, and I think it's perfect for some of the new colors that are included in the new color release. You can see that the 2 stamps together create this circular bouquet, and then you have the coordinating die to die cut that out. You'll also have some coordinating sentiment stamps that are designed to fit in the center of that circle bouquet, and I think this will be fun to experiment with. Be sure to join me over on Instagram today because there is an Instagram hop celebrating this brand new release from Concord 9th, and there's prizes and inspiration, and I will have a project for you. And then don't forget to join me later today at 1 p.m. here on YouTube. I will be live creating with this brand new release, and you may just see this product pop up in one of my projects. This is the Diamond Lattice Inlay die. Now this is really fun and geometric, and you can kind of experiment with inlaying different colors into this. But another thing that I really love to do with cover plate dies is make an impression. So if you're not into inlaying all of the various colors, keep in mind you can use this just as an outline, or you can use it to make an impression on your card front. And I think that is a great way to get a lot of mileage out of this die. This is the Garden's Edge stamps, stencils, and coordinating dies, brand new from Concord and 9th this month. I love this idea because it is created to kind of go along the edge. And then there are these coordinating edger dies where you can cut along this edge to create kind of a gatefold card or a pattern that is kind of die cut from the edge of your card front. I think it's so much fun. And then of course you can use the coordinating stencils to color in these outline stamps. There's also several stamped images that you can use for sentiments and a couple of friend die cuts that you can add to this and kind of mix and match to create various types of cards. I can't wait to play with this one because I think it's a fun design with these edge dies to kind of create some different cards. Now the hand-picked dies and coordinating stamps might be my favorite of the release, although I have to be honest, I'm having a hard time picking a favorite. But if you've been around with Concord and 9th for a while, you know about their stitched kind of guide dies that they create. They're perfect for florals. So you can die cut this stitched pattern into your card front or a piece of cardstock, and it will show you exactly where to line up the additional die cut images to create a beautiful pattern. Now, in addition to that, there is an outline die where you can cut out this entire bouquet, or again, there's these edge dies where you can cut along just one side of that arrangement to create a fun shaped card front. I honestly can't wait to play with this, and I think this is a great addition with the new colors that they've added. They've also included a stamp set in this where it has some additional sentiments that you can use. I love that it's Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for always being there. Hello, friend. There's a variety of these, and I love when Concord and 9th includes a good little banner here because not only is it great for die cutting some of these smaller sentiments, but it's also great for kind of backing behind elements as well, so you can use that in a lot of your card making projects. This is the Seaside Stamps, Stencils, and Coordinating Die Set, and you can mix and match these products to create a seaside scene. And let me find it here. I think it's on the stencil set. Do you see how the stencils kind of build up this seaside? It almost feels like Greece, although I've never been there. And then you can use these dies to add kind of more dimensional elements to your stenciled set here. You also have your stamps that you can stamp various textures onto the different elements of your die cuts or your stenciled scene. They have released another product suite kind of similar to this earlier in this year, and it had like some city windows and things like that, and it's so fun to use. I can't wait to see what people do with this because I think that the creativity that comes from these types of products is just absolutely out of this world. The last bundle in the Concord and 9th release is the Wheelbarrow Wishes dies and coordinating stamps. I love this big oval. I can see myself using it over and over again for a variety of card projects, and I love that there's sentiments that kind of follow the curve of this oval. Now you can use this to create a shaker card, a window card, or even just a matte layer. And then in addition to that, you have your wheelbarrow, which you can fill with plants and florals and that sort of thing. And then of course, there's always a heart. I love a good heart in the stamps and dies from Concord and 9th because it just makes the perfect accent for any card. So that's a look at the brand new stamps, dies, and stencils from Concord and 9th, as well as the colors. And I wanted to give you a look at the new Kristina Werner collection for April 2026 as well. So let's get back down to the desktop and check those out. First up in the Kristina Werner collection is the Aubrey Bloom's background stamp and coordinating stencils. If you've been around here, you know that I am a big fan of the Kristina Werner stencil sets because they layer up, and these are 6x9 stencils, so you can create 2 card fronts at once with these stencil sets. Now this stencil set also coordinates with the background stamp, which I think is a really beautiful idea because you can get this solid colored background. And just to give you an idea of how these stencils look when they're all stenciled out, here is the background or the back side of the packaging that shows you a couple of these stenciled in different colors. You can see a more monochromatic color scheme here and a multicolor color scheme here. This is a 5 stencil set, and it does coordinate with the background stamp, and I can't wait to play with this. I think it would be beautiful to stamp this background stamp in like an ombre stamping and then add some stenciling maybe to just one of the floral images on this background stamp and create a really fun card that way. Now, you know, I am a big fan of background stamps from Kristina Werner. The diagonal lines or the diagonal stripes has been one of my favorite, and it's so funny because a couple weeks ago I texted Kristina and I said I would really love to see like a diagonal stripe that I could stamp one color and then in between move it and stamp another color. And while this is not diagonal, clearly she had this in mind already, because here it is on my desk just a couple weeks later. This is the Bold Stripes background stamp. And I think this is really fun because you can create some striped pattern paper with just a single color, or you could shift your paper once you've mounted your stamp and stamp a second stamping kind of on the in-between to create a 2-color striped pattern. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun to play with. And in addition to that, she's also released the Bold Stripes greeting stamps. So you have your single stripes here that you can use to kind of add some detail to this Bold Stripes background stamp. And then all of these sentiments that are designed to kind of fit along these stripes as well as a couple of these square and rectangle sentiment stamps. So I think these are gonna make a great mix and match and create a lot of fun, beautiful, bold striped cards. This is the Spring Stems bundle. This includes a stamp set, coordinating die, and stencil set. You can see you have your main image here with your coordinating die, and you also have these sentiments. And I love that Kristina has included the die cuts for the sentiment stamps. It is one of my favorite looks, and it makes it so easy because you don't have to figure out a place to kind of stamp your sentiment. You can instead stamp it and die cut it and pop it right on top of your focal image. There's also a stencil set, which allows you to color in that beautiful floral stem and makes this overall a little more versatile. I think this stamped on its own is absolutely beautiful, but to have the versatility to add some color to it, even if you're not someone who colors with watercolors or markers or that sort of thing, I think stencils make that process really easy and a little less intimidating for some of us. And I can't wait to try some of the new Concord 9th colors with this beautiful spring stem set. Next up is the framed script Hello dies, and these are really cool because they have hello, hi, and hey you with the little heart. This one has to be my favorite. But when you die cut them, they are these very delicate framed sentiments, and you can back them with a solid piece of cardstock and create that shadow layer, or you can have them just on top of a window on a shaker card. I think that would be a lot of fun. I can't wait to mix this with the Bold Stripes background stamp because I think those are going to make a great combination together, and I can't wait to play with this one. We're getting into some of the more essential dies from Kristina Werner, and these are the A2 and A7 detailed frame dies. Now, these are kind of fun because they are designed to fit either an A2 or an A7 card, and they have kind of a stitched border, a scalloped frame, and a double stitched frame here. And included in these sets are a sentiment. So this one has just a note, and that is the A2 detailed frames dies. So these are going to fit proportionally onto an A2 card. And if you're more of a 5x7 card maker, then you might want to pick up the A7 detailed frames dies. It includes the same designs of frames here, but these are instead scaled to fit a 5x7 card. And you have the by your side sentiment in this along with the shadow detail, and these are going to be fun to mix and match. As you know, Kristina has an entire line of kind of more essential dies, and this is just adding to that. And I love there's versatility in whether you pick up the A2 or the A7 or both. The final product from Kristina Werner for April 2026 is the square thin frames dies. As I was just alluding to in the previous product, there are several thin frame dies available from Kristina Werner's collection, A2, A7. there's the ovals, and finally we have some frames here in the square shape. So these are really great for creating a delicate thin frame to add to any card. You can see you have various sizes of the frames here to fit on any type of card. Now these are a square, so they're not necessarily scaled for A2 or A7 like the other frames, but instead you could create square cards or add a square to your A2 or A7 card. And because there's various sizes here, these will fit and work for both of those size cards. So there it is, a look at the brand new color collection from Concord 9th, as well as the April 2026 release of stamps, dies, and stencils from Concord 9th and Kristina Warner. I hope you enjoyed this look at this brand new fabulous collection. I cannot wait to create with it. And speaking of creating with it, I will be live here on YouTube at 1 p.m. creating with the brand new Concord 9th colors and April 2026 release, so don't miss that. I will have a link to that live stream in the YouTube description below. That's at 1 p.m. Pacific time, so be sure to join me there. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. Today, there is an Instagram hop celebrating this brand new release from Concord 9th. There's going to be prizes and inspiration featuring this brand new release, so if you can't get enough of it, be sure to check over there. Also, I will have links to the featured products in this video in the YouTube description below. So if you want to shop these new releases, be sure to click that more little icon there and drop down and look at the details of this video to find all of the links. I'll also have a visual supply list for you there as well. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm so glad you're here. And until next time, I hope you have a fabulous day.